Hey everybody, Dr. Ed here, and we are back with more Masquerada. So we just had a little thing. We're going to be getting some arms now, so I'm assuming that means we're going to get to pick out a brand new mask for moi. What that'll have me do, I don't know. Elemental control of some sort from what I have learned so far, and a bunch of lore here too. Let's see, case notes. Missing persons investigation, day 1. Name of subject, Razatov Ozris, age 39, occupation, Rajante, date of port, Rajante was tasked with elucidating the methods through which the Mascherines were created. That's a lot of text. He's appointed by Avestus Eliarm. He submitted his first update. He writes he believed to have found something as core to the imminent Dimenticate civilization as Mascherines. This must be anthropological evidence regarding their existence and creation that he can find detail to. Let's see, Lucy found within his report reveals what he was searching for. Books that talk about that and power, about wielding immense power, creating power, using power, a whole bunch of power. See, Carrie has said that Razatov never approached her for assistance. None of the Vegelists that I've spoken to have seen him in a month. He must have either done his work in secrecy or never followed up. Investigation has been handed over to Corvus Digitavitis. Investigation has taken a darker turn. Ages forbid, and it is growing steadily. Avestus has told me to focus on Razatov and to do it quietly. Whoever did that. I'll check his office. I think it's a prudent place to begin. At least it isn't my poor friend's bloody footprints. I hope she gets a good song. Nothing. His office has clearly doubled as his living quarters. He's holed himself up there. At least he's planned to. Nothing felt right. Tomorrow I'll figure this shit out. A leather has sent to Cavalli. Investigation has been handed over to me. Red.
Survived the trial, I see.
I did, Tristan.
The bastard's still as oily as ever.
Careful. Walls have ears. So, was I right?
This is about the Regenti that's gone missing. Razatov.
That's the one? Didn't he...
Save my life. Yes. Avestus used that against me.
So now you're on the case too.
Yeah, investigating buddies.
Just... try not to die. We've lost enough inspectores as is.
Inspectory.
Bet on that. Now, I need to read these notes first. Then to the Hall of Bearings for a masquerine. Still have time to accompany an old friend?
Why not?
Neat. So it looks like I already read the notes. That would be something there. Members of the registry. Vestis, Rezdov, Tristan. That's my bud. Everything seems fine. Alright. Looks like we head this way. This will bring us to the place where we get our, or at least my handy-dandy, fancy new, kind of running low on, Masquerades. Alright. Can I just say again? Soundtrack's great in this game. Who dis?
My brother is missing. At least let me speak to the Valencio.
Your color isn't welcome here.
Drawing with blue people.
A member of the Blue Guild. Here.
Oh, Blue Guild, alright.
Sight indeed. You can take care of yourself?
Not a child, Tristan.
Yeah?
Really?
Get out.
Thanks for hanging out, Tristan, bud. I want to see what's happening here, though. Oh, this guild politics stuff? Okay. There we go. It looks like the Hall of Bearings is where we're going to find us a mask. We got to talk to this lovely lady here. Yeah, that's me.
I was not told to expect you, sir.
Sorry.
I don't suppose you were. But here I am. And I need a masquerine.
Right this way, sir.
Very casual about just handing one over. Thank you. I mean, I appreciate it. I'm just surprised.
Our selection of masquerines has diminished since the war began.
It's all right. I'm not picky.
I mean, that still looks like a buttload of these things, though, right?
Beautiful, isn't it?
I'd like a masquerine now, please.
All right. First things first. Your element, sir.
Cyrus? What are you doing?
Sir?
What? I apologize. What was the question?
Your element.
Right. Of course.
Ooh, shit. Let's see. Do we want to do dope-ass fire things? Earth is cool. Water seems a little bit splish-splashy for me. Okay. So, fire... I feel like if there's other playthroughs, chances are someone's playing fire and water. So I feel like earth and air are going to be the ones that no one's really playing with. So I think I might fool around with air for a bit. I feel like that could be a good time. Let's see. Like the very wind that bends to their will, the position of an air brand in the midst of battle is unpredictable. Those who dance on gales and bend the breezes are constantly in motion, armed with abilities that cripple and displace those that attempt to obstruct the currents. Water is... Shift the tides. One moment could be bolstering their ally, summoning spikes of ice. Fire. Kaboom. Yeah, we're doing air. Air sounds like fun.
I'm an air brand.
Thanks, man.
And
I'm
the
an air
last time
brand.
you used a masquerine?
About
5 years.
5 years ago? Yeah.
Vamus tests.
Distinctions.
Accreditor.
60th percentile. Explains why I didn't turn out to be one of the Vegulars.
All right, sir. It'll take me no more than a heartbeat.
Sounds very complicated, but thank you.
The Masquerine, Cicero. You're its custodian, and you're an imposter. Going around with that stupid cape of yours? Have you forgotten where your loyalty...
Are you almost done, Valis?
Just finished, sir.
You don't know what you've started, brother. Change. That's what.
Shit.
Change for the Contadani,
Flashback.
our people.
Here it is, sir.
Thank you.
Come with me. Come with me, Cicero. No.
Sir?
Thank you, Valis.
Hmm. Cool shit. Looks like we can open up our Mascherine. Ooh, crazy nutso, guys. Eyes of the Storm. Cicero gathers power to increase in mass charge regenerations, gains protection from interrupt, knockbacks, root, silent, slow, and stunning effects. Cool. Oh, we also got a skill tree. Okay, looks like there's Maestro, Lightning Blade, Dervish. You know, this is not like... This is actually decently robust. If we start with Lightning Blade, which will activate any elemental tap, and has a taunt feature. Ugh. Gains focus and mass charge, Maestro. Need something active to actually give me these charges. Tempest conjures a whirlwind around the caster that AoE damage and raises their threat. Don't know how threat works. We'll swap position. Sucks enemies in. Conjures an apparition of squirrels that will fly toward. Alright, a little bit weird. 2 target location, 3 tornadoes. This skill generates more threat than usual. Looks like we might actually be a tank with this class. That's a little bit surprising. The Maestro. Maybe we'll just start with taunt. I guess that's something. Oh, it blanks out this one, huh? Looks like you can only get 1 in a row. Alright, whenever a non-elemental tag is activated. Okay. I'm probably building horribly wrong. Oh, there's a little party behavior button. Cool. I don't know how to deal with that, so. Get more in depth with that later, I suppose. Teosero. That's a lot of text. Thank you for the help so much. I greatly appreciate it. I now have a mask. Cool people. Click on the skills tab and augment the party and the number of remaining skills for select a party member. A new skill. Already beat you to the punch, my man. But I should have that one already on my bars by default, but I'm going to quickly check that, assuming I'm not going right into chatting.
And there he is.
Hello.
This.
Calden Azarus, mariner of the Sorelle del Mare.
Sounds like water
You're
people.
Calden.
You know him?
Yes. No, well, Razatov mentioned that he had a brother before, but he never said very much.
You knew my brother?
Is there a reason why he's here?
I know my brother's missing. Inspector Corvus came to me 2 weeks ago.
All right. I'm sorry.
It's not that, Inspector. I want to help find my brother in any way I can.
Here, come hang out,
You
man.
don't know what you're getting yourself into. You haven't heard anything from Corvus because he's dead.
What?
Listen, Carlden. Sail the winds back to your guild while you can. You don't want this.
Why?
Because this is not the business of the Blue Guild. And if any within the White Spires see you with me...
All right, then. I suppose all I can ask is that when you find him, please, I'd like to know.
You're just going to let him go?
Yeah, yeah.
It's his brother, Cicero.
Oh, yeah.
Mariner! I'd like to at least ask you a few questions first.
Of course.
Oh, this'll rub the old man the wrong way.
All the more reason to do it. Now that both of you are settled, I have business to attend to.
You do you,
Thank
Tristan.
you, Valencio.
Have fun, you two.
Inspector, I must...
A few questions does not guarantee you a place in this investigation, Mariner. I'd like to make that clear.
Clear as the belt, sir.
Good. Now, we're headed for your brother's office. I'd like to ask you a few things on the way.
All right, we're headed for it. Adapt Boy's office and skill points, viewing, yada, yada, yada. Gonna go back into Mask View? Figure that was here. Skills, there we go. So it looks like, yep, that one's already preset in there, so we are fine. All right. It looks like we can head downtown over
Come
here.
in. When was the last time you saw your brother?
Well,
Memory failing you already?
half a Missouri ago.
2 years. My.
Time flies when you're from different colored coordinated clans, I guess, right? Does that mean there's also a
And the
blue
last time
spire
you
or
wrote him a
something?
letter, then?
We don't write to each other.
No? This is it. His office.
Finally.
Just a moment, Mariner.
That dude's just big.
Something the matter, Inspector?
Yes, in fact. You.
Me?
You, Razatov's brother, whom I have heard so little from him about, who last saw him 2 years ago, and during those years you never spoke or wrote to him whatsoever, and now you're suddenly concerned.
Correct.
And you ask if there's something the matter.
Inspector, the relationship I have with my brother is complicated, but he is still my brother. And if you doubt my concern for him...
I doubt your honesty. Are you certain you know as little about the cases you claim?
Yes. I assure you, on a mariner's moon, I promise, there is nothing I want more than to find my brother.
Let's go in.
Okay.
Here, let's see what we can find.
Bunch of shit. Let's go loot his chest really quick.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary, Inspector. Are you certain that there's something to be found here?
No, I'm not.
But yet you're searching through coal?
Oh.
Do you think I'll find anything?
I don't think of a bed of coal when I'm looking for a place to hide things.
Exactly.
What's that?
I figure it would be a good hiding spot though, right?
If you could, Mariner? When you're ready.
Ooh. What are these angry little dots?
Ah, what is that?
They certainly don't look like they're born of the earth.
My brother was keeping Fae. What are you doing?
Those creatures reacted to something.
You think they've got a thing for coals?
I think they've got a thing for this.
A little rock.
What is it?
Hopefully someone can tell us. Put the dresser back in place, please. We should...
Someone's gonna bust on. Uh-oh. Shit. Oh, well, that thing got a lot bigger than it was originally. This shouldn't be an issue. Let's see. I'm just going to let the AI do AI things. As a maestro, Cicero can switch between class stances at wills. Dances grant various passive based on each class archetype. Press Z to switch the stance. Bonus damage when flanking, high threat, and have a ranged auto attack and regenerate. So it looks like it might be just with how we've been... Shit, I don't remember which. I'm assuming the one with the biggest ring turns us into a tank really quickly. So... let's see if we can get threat on the two of them really quick. And if that is the case, we are going to flank him here. And he's just beating the shit out of them. Alright, that works. Yeah, you do you, fist boy.
I can see you can handle yourself in battle.
Punches the hell out of things.
My physique didn't really cater for the other Medea.
I can imagine. Hold on.
Found something?
Perhaps it was a good thing those Fae attacked us. That mark that you see over there. The mark of Timerius Candle, a glassmith who works in one of the registry's wards. The Quiet Order.
It's very convenient knowledge, my man.
Let's go.
That's everything here? No. There's a few more things we gotta investigate in here. There's a chair.
This is his work?
All the cases that he's had to work with before. He likes keeping them in the open. Watch his collection grow.
This case is large and relatively recent. It's about
You shouldn't...
Cicero Gavar.
And this investigation is not.
You never mentioned how you knew my brother.
Who are you here for?
I didn't mean to upset you.
Just keep looking.
What's this big old investigation about me all about?
My brother slept here?
He was the hardest working of all the Regenti. Couldn't quite draw the line between a personal life and a professional one.
He never did have any desire to start a family.
Despite my efforts.
And some case notes. Oh, this would be the update ones. Investigation has taken an interesting turn. Razatov's brother, Kalden Azuris, has been inserted into the picture. He's hiding something. I wonder what it is. Maybe keeping him around isn't a bad idea. Go to things about me, or Kalden Azuris. I find it almost unbelievable that I know so little about this man, considering the friendship that I've fostered with his brother, and it seems likely that we've exchanged words about this Kalden before. Yet, despite all that, I can hardly remember Razatov saying anything about him. He told me that he'd a brother before, but scarcely anything more. Who is this enigma of a sibling? So shadowed by secrecy. Perhaps I was too hasty in attempting to dismiss him. Perhaps there's more to this investigation he can offer. Okay, that's my review, basically, of that boy. Okay. Oh boy. So much stuff and learning.
Usha.
I see you've already made some new friends.
Should I know who this is yet?
So the old man took my advice.
Were you the chick who killed my brother? I don't
After
remember.
what happened with Corvus and Ophina, nasty business that was. Anyway, he sought my opinion, and well, here you are.
So you're the one I have to blame. Why weren't you put on the case?
I'm too valuable.
Sure.
Where are you off to?
The Quiet Order.
Excellent. We can travel together then.
Ooh, we got a party.
Come on. I'll tell you on the way.
I mean, a surprising amount of people are happy to see us here.
It's either that or do it myself.
Let's see, codex-wise, I'm just going to be clearing faction-y stuff and things. Doesn't seem too important. So, I know a lot of you are going to want to read this, but I ain't about that life too much. I can't do it too much.
The choice was clear.
And the others?
Well, Ophina and Corvus are that.
Oh, yeah. I will keep up with the investigation, though. Further investigations into Razatov's office have yielded surprising results. He was hiding Faye behind a dresser, which seems to react violently to a black stone found in the container of coal. Also, the glass bells that the Fae were kept in have a craftsman's mark upon them. They're made by the hand of Timerius Candor, a glassmith that lives in one of the registry's wards known as Quiet Order. It sounds like a very relaxing, kid-free place to live.
Spying on the zealots, Reva's down in Rune investigating the murder of one of our diplomats, and you, well, you were farming.
So you don't know anything about the case?
I know the Regenti Razatov is gone, and I know that we lost 2 good inspectors. So, Sorelli.
Calvin,
Calden. You're brave, standing on White Spire soil.
you say it as though there is something I should fear.
Certainly not. Not out here, at least.
Hello.
Ah, there you are, sir. I hope everything is well.
Oh, everything's good,
It
Rick.
is. Get the coach ready, please. We've got places to go. Mariner, maybe you'd like to follow the twins. Get acquainted?
A rather obedient bunch.
What's this about, Lucia?
What?
Don't tell me you just happened to be in the spire.
Happened, well. Have I ever told you about the beggar who was too astute for his own good?
Lucia,
He dies at the end of the story.
you have. Many times.
The mask runners are getting stronger.
What do you mean?
They've taken over the Quiet Order. That's why I'm
Oh,
heading
shit.
Since when?
a few weeks ago. 5 years this war's been going on, Cicero, and those worms have only gotten stronger. I need to find out how.
You'd think in a war of attrition, it would be the other way
Bring
around.
me back, so I could be your resource. I have a case to solve.
Cicero, please. You're the only one who...
The Quiet Order, go.
Oh, never mind. Our party just got
Alright.
one smaller.
Nice.
So, Mariner.
Hmm?
Mariner.
Are you trying to say something?
Why do they call you that? Do you sail out onto the belt often?
Not anymore.
Oh, well, you used to?
Before I settle down.
Settle down.
I'm in charge of an orphanage now.
Oh,
With children?
really?
No, cats and dogs, I'm sure.
Oh, I love animals. What?
Eyes on the road, Toads. Elena, please stop bullying your brother. And Ricardo,
Yes, sir?
just keep going.
Hard to picture him running an orphanage, though, like,
You
actually.
both stay here. I'll come find you when I'm done.
That mask suits me so well. Ah, damn. Looks like we're already on another one of those. Huh. Figured that would have been something different, but we read that one already. Alright. So what does we do here?
So this is the business you were talking about. Lucia told me about it.
You met her? We've been expecting her. Is she supposed to help us find a way in?
She got caught up with a few things. Should be on her way.
And you're here for...
The investigation. There's someone I need to see inside.
I'm afraid that's going to have to wait. We've got Portieri pushing all the walls we can, but the mask runners... I think our men are just getting tired.
How did you lose it in the first place?
The Portieri that managed to get out say that the mask runners just appeared from the streets. Happened too suddenly. They lost the ward overnight.
Shit.
Well, I'll see you later.
I suppose you will.
I'm out. Bye. And it looks like we can read up a little bit on this
The longer we
rando.
wait, the colder our lead.
Who said anything about waiting?
You did.
I said I'd see him later. Nothing about waiting in that.
Well, it looks like a sad dog. Ooh, what's down here, though? That looks like progression, if nothing else to me, guys. Random crystals and shit. I feel like this stuff shouldn't be growing. But, you know, different world, different strokes, different folks. We're going through the sewers.
Mariner, you're a strong man, aren't you? If you could give this
He is
little
a
brother-
very big boy.
It wasn't secured.
I wonder why. Come on.
Things I do for you, brother.
His master's crazy poppin', mine's super well fitting. Little dude back at home, over there, up north, is just like a little pair of glasses.
Behind you?
I did. What is going on in that head of yours?
Anytime wards have been taken over in the last 50 years, it's been through frontal assaults. Nobody thinks about drains.
Yeah, man, I mean, Drain...
Another interesting place for mists?
All over the city.
Hmm.
This has been an increasingly common sight.
Everywhere.
Sometimes even in the streets.
Ready yourselves!
Oh, shit. I think I'm still Tank Boy right now? I really gotta figure out what these are. Like, little, big boy, medium. Yeah, so I'm just gonna run in and do this. And you, my man, are gonna run around. Mass charge there. Beam to cast. Basically mana. Alright, I think that's what they're telling me. Just keep punching them, my man. We are gonna switch over here and try to pick up some thread again. Yeah, it doesn't look like these guys have focus themselves, so we don't really have to worry too much about actually getting the backstabs off. Meanwhile, you probably... Actually, you can get away with this, like, turning back over here. Me, I guess... This is what I have heard by babysitting. They do not think all on their lonesome very well.
Wake up.
There we go. And they don't want to autocast too much, but we're fine. I'm assuming once we have more abilities to slow and other things, that we should hopefully kick up
What are
combat.
Fae doing here?
You said this mist was becoming more common?
Maybe it, yeah, that sounds like a correlation to me, my man.
Fae, have they been more common as well?
You think they're related?
You don't? It's quite a clear connection. The Vegelers probably have something on this. We can ask when we get back, but for now...
We should keep moving.
Sounds like a plan, my man. Gameplay, we did learn about the mask charge. Or your skills, yeah, it's just mana. Okay, we're fine. Looks like that Fae have been relatively easily ooh, that's a big boy.
The exits to the Quiet Order should be that way.
What are they doing?
Whatever it is, we will have to go through them. Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Cool. We're gonna pick up threat on big boy, and then we're just gonna go on. So let's just go. You go here, gather that up. We should probably try to get people out of conal damagey stuff, if at all possible. Like this giant chain poison spitty things. Really, he's already trading aggro, huh? There we go, I think he's technically out. And it looks like this is going pretty damn well. Masks are powerful skills that can be activated to change the tide of battle. And mask charge must first be expended using skills. Is once have charges have been expended. Let's see. Gathers power to increase mass charge regeneration, gains protection. Yeah, screw it. I mean, sounds just like a solid buff to me. This guy over here, though, should try to get a taunt-ish type dealio do off here. You know, I think he might be standing in that a little bit, but I think we're in the clear. And this getting around, we can't really abandon Buddy here. Ooh, this is rough. And by rough, I mean very minimal micro that we're having to do here.
Can't stand for much longer.
Oh, he's actually getting whittled down quite, well, quicker than I expected. For a big boy, he drops really quick. Oh, there we go. We got an achievement too, which is going to be nice. Oh, you can see my Steam URL. Awesome. So, neat. We don't really have loot in this game, which is weird, but I can kind of dig that, right? We should get a button to hit. Let's see. Takes less damage, dealing damage to a bunch of enemies on the way around the casters. You know what? That sounds fine. We just get some AoE threat gen. Boom. Learn it. It's on a button. We are fine to ignore it from now on out. Ooh. We got lightning bag. Neato. Cast on clusters of 1+ enemy. Yeah, that's fine. That seems, well, fair. Seems exactly what we'd want it to do.
Masquerada.
You were right.
Come on, we're almost there.
What if they try to kill us?
Then we defend ourselves. Simple.
There we go. That is one, well, I'm going to call that, not quite, but that was basically a mini-boss. So on that dead mini-boss note, we're going to call it. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, leave a like, comment, subscribe, the whole big shebang there. But for now, I am Dr. It, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye for now, everybody!